Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing for this LG G Pro2, which is kind of a phablet device from LG. And it says important notice over here, it does support 4G LTE on the 1800 megahertz band as well as on the 2600 megahertz band. So let's open this up. I've already set up this device so that we do not waste a lot of time. And this is the device itself. It has a huge screen. That's a 5.9 inch screen, but again, still, even though it has such a big screen, it's not very big. I'll show some other phones also side by side later on. Let's see what else do we get in the box. We do get this LG branded travel charger with the USB. This is USB to standard micro USB cable, and this is the earphones. That's the Quad B2. Which I heard are actually pretty good. We also get some extra ear tips also with this one, and let me show you this again. As you see, it's a little bit angular. Let me just zoom in, and they have the LG branding. It's again flat cable. I'll test this, and we also do get one more buttons over here. That is for minus, plus, and this one too, take or end calls. So that's nice. I'll test this earphones later on. So let's keep all these things to the side and let's see the handset itself. So this is the LG G2. Again, it's a big device. It's kind of a phablet device. And before I proceed, let me give you an idea by comparing it with some other devices. For example, this is the HTC Desire 816, which sports a 5.5 inch screen. But if you just notice, it's almost similar to this one, and this is sporting a much larger screen. That's a 5.9 inch. Let me bring this. This is the HTC One M8, which sports a 5-inch screen. And this is the Nexus 5, again a 5-inch screen. And I feel Nexus 5 has the most compact 5-inch screen. So this should roughly give you an idea about the size. So let me keep these things to the side. And just notice 5.9 inch, 5.5 inch. I'll just place them one over the other, and still, if you see, it's only slightly wider compared to this HTC Desire 816. So LG did an incredible job of fitting such a massive screen in this chassis. I've already set up this phone. Again, let me give the physical overview first. On the top, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, secondary noise cancellation. This is the IR blaster, and we have an app preloaded using which you can control devices like televisions, air conditioners, etc. Moving towards this side, again, you'll notice we have nothing. We just have an indent here to open the back cover. I'll come back to that a bit later. And here we have the main microphone, the micro USB slot that will be used for charging this device. And on this end, again, nothing. All the buttons are at the back. This is the power button, volume up, volume down, and the rear facing camera is a 13 megapixel LED flash, and it says 4G LTE. We have the LG branding, and this is the opening for the speaker. Regarding the front facing camera, it has a 2.2 megapixel front facing camera, and both the rear facing camera as well as the front facing camera can record video in full HD, that is 1080p. We also have a LED notification light over here, earpiece, and the huge screen. So let's just start it up. This is the power button, and you just press it for a while, and that should start the phone. As you can see, it's booting up. Now, regarding the processor, it's based on the Snapdragon 800 chipset. That's a quad-core processor clocked at 2.26 gigahertz. And coming to the GPU, it sports the Adreno 330 GPU. It has 3 gigs of RAM. Internal storage, we get in two variants, the 16 GB and the 32 GB variant. And before that, till it boots, it's booted. Let's talk about the pricing. The price quoted here on the box is 51,500. But I checked the price on Flipkart, and it was selling for around 45,000 or so. I'll have the link for Flipkart in the show notes. And if you're buying stuff from Flipkart, please do use my link, it helps me. So let's just unlock, and it's pretty bright, as you can see. Let me adjust the brightness. I'll just keep it on auto for now. And let's look at the settings now. Again, you have these quick toggles. You can customize these, and we have also the Q slide apps, and from here directly you can set the brightness and the call volume, and the call volume settings also you can set up. Let me go back and let's go to the settings. And let me show you the Android version that we get with this one. Let's go to general and about the phone, And software info, as you can see, it's running the Android version 4.4.2. that is KitKat. So you're getting KitKat out of the box. And just notice the bezels, how thin are the bezels. And that's why they are able to cram in this 5.9-inch screen on such a small chassis. I have handled even other phones that are hovering around the 6-inch mark, but they are significantly larger compared to this LG G Pro 2. And now let's look at the storage also. And here we have the storage, and this is the 16 GB variant, and as you can see, we are getting around 9.6 GB of storage available to you, but we can add a SD card. I'll just show you that first. Let me open the back cover. The back cover is you can open it up, and we have this indent, and you can easily just open this up. And here you can add your SIM card, and also a micro SD card is supported, and the battery is user replaceable. It's a 3200 milliamp hour battery, as you can see. So regarding expansion also of storage, you can easily add a micro SD card to expand the storage. So let me put this back, and again the back is nothing special, it's just plasticky. And we do have that LG knock-on feature. If you just double tap, it wakes up the phone. You can also just double tap and the phone will go to sleep. For example, if I just tap on an empty area, nothing is over here, like this. So you don't have to actually use this power button. And just let's unlock. I have already connected it to our Wi-Fi network, and let's look at the apps that are pre-installed. And these are the apps that are pre-installed. As I told you, we also have this quick remote, using which you can set up devices, for example, like this. I'll talk about this all these things in my full review. Let's get out of this one for now. And these are the apps that are pre-installed. We have Polaris Office, box storage is there, and some specific LG apps. So not a lot of bloatware is pre-installed. Again, the buttons are part of the display, but as it's an LG device, you can customize the layout. By default, it's back home, and this is the settings, but you can change this if you want. Now, as we are connected to my Wi-Fi network, let's also quickly just fire up the web browser. This is the first time that I'm using this web browser, and I'll just share my location. And this is the default keyboard that we get. And do note that we do have a dedicated row for the numbers. Let's go to our website, that's tech2buzz.com. And due to its huge size, I would say it's very easy to type, but again, you got to use two hands to type it. And we are going to our website, that's tech2buzz.com. And again, regarding the screen, it's IPS grade screen, and it's very good quality. It's a 1080p screen, and regarding PPI, it comes to 373 PPI. So let's just open up one of the stories. We have quite a few YouTube videos. Let's open up this Xperia C review, and let me change the orientation. And as you can see, let me just play this back, and let me maximize the volume. Again, the volume buttons are here, so it does take some time to get used to it.
Which is a mid-range Android phone. So let's do the in-depth review for the Sony Xperia C. So this is the Sony Xperia C retail box. I have already done the unboxing video for the Sony Xperia C. So if you want to know what comes inside the box, you can check out the other video. I've made other videos also about Sony Xperia.
So as you can see, actually the voice output is pretty decent, and initial impressions, it's handling everything fine. Again, it has 3 gigs of RAM, and it's based on the Snapdragon 800 chipset, so it's a pretty powerful device. Let's also quickly look at the camera, because it's a 13 megapixel camera. Let me place some objects over here, and let's see how it handles it. Okay, let's open up the camera, and this is the standard LG interface that I'm seeing. We just tap into a subject like this, and it quickly takes the snap. Let me take this one also. Flash is off. Let's keep the flash to auto. And though I kept the flash to auto, it did not fire. So looks like even low lighting handling should be decent. Let's preview these snaps. Let me use the gallery. And let us preview these images. And initial impressions, the pictures look to be pretty good. Again, I'll be testing the camera a lot more. I'll actually make a dedicated video regarding the camera performance of this LG G Pro Lite. So that's it for now for this quick unboxing of this LG G Pro 2. If you have any specific questions around this device, do post them in the YouTube comments. I'll try to include them in my review. Thank you for watching this video. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.